Yo, it's Little Sonata. We here with.
Liz Loya.
So, Liz, tell us about all of this.
So this is a studio in Deep Ellum. It's called Deep Ellum Recording Studio. We record on Pro Tools, and then we record with a preset. So basically, when you come in, you leave, and it sounds good. So.
Ooh, okay, y'all cooking. So, how did you get involved with this?
So I went to school for recording arts, and then I always knew I wanted to make music, and I just started looking up studios. I found another studio, didn't really work out, and then I went to this studio, and I feel like this studio, like it just like I feel like my process just like elevated, basically.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So, how was going to school for audio recording? Was it audio recording?
Yeah, audio. It was recording arts, audio. It was awesome, honestly. Like it's like it helps you network. It helps you like basically, you know, people say you can learn on YouTube, but there's always things that you have questions about, and when you ask Google, it kind of doesn't give you the right answer. I feel like when I was in school, it really helped piece everything together. You know, all the missing pieces. You know. Yeah.
So, what school did you go to?
I went to Media Tech.
Hey, shout them out, Media Tech.
Media Tech.
I texted y'all.
Tech, yeah.
They didn't text me back.
They didn't text you back?
Nah, they did. They were like, oh, I was like, oh. What kind of like setup did you start off with?
So I started off on BandLab, like first BandLab, and then a few of my friends, they gave me 2 speakers and a Focusrite. So then I started off on. There's like this app on like Google. I forgot what it's kind of like BandLab, and I would record on that because at the time like I didn't have money to buy anything. And then after that, I moved up to Logic because I was like, Logic is good, you know, I produce, so it's really easy. And then, but my school taught me in Pro Tools, so I really always wanted Pro Tools. And then once I started making more money off of music, I finally I bought Pro Tools, I bought my plugins. So, yeah.
Ooh. So would you say is Pro Tools the GOAT for recording?
I would say if you know what you're doing, it doesn't matter what you use. But I prefer Pro Tools. I just feel like for me, it's easier to mix. It's like you're looking at what you're doing. And then every time I try to use like a different DAW, like FL or Logic, it just kind of confused me. And like I still use it, but Pro Tools is my go-to.
So would you say, like, what's the difference? I haven't used Pro Tools personally.
Oh, really?
I've used other DAWs. So what's like the difference between Pro Tools and like the ones you already use, like Logic and?
Okay, so I would say every DAW has some things that are better than a different DAW. Like for instance, Ableton. One thing I love from Ableton is the chopped, where you can resample something and chop like samples up. Pro Tools doesn't do that. You have to do it manually. But Pro Tools, like when you're mixing, everything is already there. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, I have to show you. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just easier for me. Like, it's like mathematics. Like, I'm basically trying to explain. I don't know.
But you're saying the chopping or like mixing plugins?
So, okay, what I was saying is like, for example, like Logic has some things that are better than Pro Tools, and Pro Tools has some things that are better than Ableton, and like every DAW has something better than every other DAW. Like, for example, like how I was saying, Ableton, it has a feature where like you can clip audio that you've already recorded and resample it, and then you can use it as a MIDI. So if you ever want to do like chops. Pro Tools, you have to manually like cut it and then put it down. And then Logic, it has like this it has this really good like thing where you can like cut an audio up and like loop it and use it as MIDI too. But Pro Tools doesn't do that. So it's like every DAW has something, you know, better than the other DAW.
Facts. Okay, yeah. So what's the best thing about Pro Tools?
I would say, what is the best thing about Pro Tools? Okay, I would say routing. Routing on Pro Tools is a lot easier than Logic or FL.
When you say routing, like side chaining, is that the same thing?
Yeah, like side chaining, sending things to aux chains or things like that. For me, it's a lot easier. And also putting your plugins, automation for me is a lot easier on Pro Tools too.
Ooh.
So I don't know.
Okay, cooking. How is it recording artists here?
It's nice, especially because it's kind of like it has its own room. You come in, there's a lot of space for your people here. The booth is pretty big. If you want to have friends in the booth, you can always do that. So yeah, it's really nice. I like it for recording.
Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Have y'all had any like people that you think are on the come up, or any people that are already on out there or something?
Yeah, we've had some big people here, especially Chase. Chase has recorded some big people, and there's a lot of artists that I get that I like. I can see the potential as well. Like I'm just like thinking of how they're gonna come up, you know?
Ooh, okay. You want to shout any of them out?
No. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be fair if I shouted a few people out, you know?
Facts on facts. Okay, okay. You got anything you want to tell us about all of this?
I would say come book. Your mixes will come out good. I would say if you're starting out, just do it. Like you don't have to know everything. You'll learn as you go. I don't know what else to say. Yeah.
Okay, since you said that, do you think people who are starting out, they should like venture out to a studio to learn, or go to school online?
Okay.
AI?
So the thing is, people tell you to do that, but what they don't tell you is that a lot of studios aren't gonna take just anybody. They're gonna want people who know what they're doing. So I would say learn a little bit, like at least go on YouTube, make your own mixes. If not, like just do your research and then record yourself. That's how you learn a lot, and then start looking for studios. Like at least know a little bit. So yeah, and then also you can book studio time and then just watch what your engineer is doing as well while they're recording you.
Cheat codes.
Yes.
Okay. I know you said you make beats and stuff too, right?
Yes.
So how is it making beats? Like, how do you make your beats?
I usually I like to listen to music, and then when I listen to music, like it kind of inspires me. For example, right now I've been into like a lot of EDM or like Crystal Castles, so I'll listen to that, and then like I'll think of ways that I can incorporate my style into it as well.
I ain't gonna lie. Most people pop for now is hip hop people that watch this.
Oh,
so
yes.
What's Crystal Castles?
It's an EDM group. I do trap too, but I like EDM better.
Okay.
Yeah.
EDM. You be making it mostly on what software?
I do it on Pro Tools.
Pro Tools.
Yeah.
EDM on Pro Tools.
Yeah, I used to do it on FL because it's easier, but when it came down to mixing, I couldn't mix in FL, so I just started learning on Pro Tools. Yeah.
I saw recently, like a year ago or something, there was an update in Pro Tools about like beat making. You use that update?
Yeah, so it's just like you just go to MIDI and then you can just type it out. It's basically the same thing.
What you mean type it out?
Like you just type in your MIDI into Pro Tools, like on the MIDI.
Oh, connect the MIDI
track.
On the MIDI track? Like
yeah.
What you mean?
I can show you.
Yeah, show us, please. Okay. Yeah.
Let me show you.
Live cook up.
Make a new track. You go to mono and then you just put like instrument, and then you put your plugin. So like instrument, let's say I'm gonna do Anatu. Anatu is actually one of my favorite plugins. Oh dang, we don't have it.
Oh
yeah, so basically let's say I do have it, you would have to like put MIDI. Damn, I don't know how I do it. Okay, open MIDI editor, and then you see it's the same thing as FL. You just put your keys in, and then you can always loop it, you can cut it, you can do all that with it.
Are you a clicker in, or you be playing on the MIDI keyboard?
So it depends. Sometimes I'll click in and then adjust, or sometimes I'll play the keyboard as well.
Oh, you use this keyboard?
So sometimes I will use like the keyboard, or sometimes I do have like my own piano, but most of the time, honestly, everybody just uses the actual.
You have like go-to plugins for like mixing and stuff? What are your what you use?
So honestly, I use a lot of Waves because it's cheap, and it comes with like the whole packet, and you only have to pay monthly. So I do use a lot of Waves.
So how you feel about that? A lot of people don't like that. I personally don't like that. I used to use Waves, and then when they went to the monthly, I stopped using Waves.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for real.
I like it. I would say it's worth it. Like, I would say if there's a plugin you like, it's worth it. Like, I don't know.
So what's worth it in the package like you personally use?
So I use, especially, okay, so the Waves packet, it comes with auto tune too. So that's like one of the best things. It also has like, it has your de-essers, your compressors, your EQs. It has everything you need, you know?
Top three.
Top three. Okay. My top three plugins, not all Waves, is gonna be auto tune, Waves auto tune, because auto tune is like expensive. I would say I really like the Infinity EQ by Slate. That's my favorite EQ. And then favorite plugin would be Anna 2, which is like it just has a bunch of different sounds on it. My Instagram is Liz and Loya, and that's it. Oh, I also have a DJ page, DJ Liz and Loya.
Oh, you DJ?
Yes.
You gotta tell us something about DJing. Come on.
I DJ events mostly. Like I MC also. And
what does that mean?
It's like I speak on the microphone.
Oh,
for
MC,
people.
I can't hear.
When I DJ, DJing's fun. It's like one of my favorite things to do. It's just about music, you know. Anything music, I like. So.
What DJ software you use?
I use Record Box.
What is that?
So, it's like a DJ software. So a lot of people like either Serato or Record Box. I used to use Serato, but Record Box is actually free. So.
For real?
Yeah, it's free. So
you just put me on.
yeah. So if you want to DJ, I would get Record Box and just get like the cheapest controller you can get. Just practice.
So what's it called? Gear do you use?
So for my events, I use the DDJ 800, I think, but that's because the job I work for, they give us boards.
What?
Yeah. So I would start off with something small. That board is like huge. It's like this big.
Hey yo.
And it's like it's super heavy.
Motherfucker look like Tomb Raider.
My Instagram is Liz and Loya, and my DJ page is DJ Liz and Loya. And also come book. I can be your engineer. We also have 3 other engineers who are also really good. So.
Yo, it's Lil Sonata. We here again with
your boy Baby Chase. What's up with it, y'all? What's up?
So Chase, tell us about. This is your studio, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you do this?
Deep Ellum recording studio, man. You know, we got this shit out the mud, you know, so I mean, just from the ground up, all hustle, you know, just work hard, dedication, stay down to the grind, and you can get the shit you want. You just gotta stay down for it, you know.
Ooh, when did you open the studio? What year?
About 2.5 years ago, I came home from prison, and I've always, you know, worked at other studios, and you know, a lot of people, you work at studios, and you're like, damn, I don't make shit, or the person you're working for is fucking you over, and I just like, man, I'm gonna open up my own shit, but legit, without doing all the extra shit, just studio, only studio, music, studio, that's it, no nothing else, you know, other than photography and videography. I do that also. But yeah, I just wanted to make a good environment for people, and then also engineers that actually get paid the right way, and like working at a studio. You know what I'm saying? Instead of dreading like, damn, I gotta go to work and get paid underpaid. You know what I mean? I don't fuck with that. I want everybody to feel like they're getting paid the right way. So that's kind of how all this started, and just going legit. You know, staying out the way.
So I know Liz said that you worked with some major people before.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I've worked with some pretty cool people. Yeah, like D Baby, Mexican artist out of Houston. I used to do a lot of Mo3's music. I've recorded Peso, Baby Youngin from Dallas. That's my boy. Montana 700. Z the Wizard. Melly, free my boy Melly. I mean, I could go on. I've recorded a lot of people. Shout out to the people that I didn't name, because you're just as important. You just weren't brought up, and I'm sorry.
Hey, that's a good.
But he asked like the bigger artists. I love I'll tell you what though. I love the regular Joe Blow more than I love the people that I recorded that were a little bit more popular. You know, it's always better working with them type of people. You work with popular people, sometimes they start feeling entitled.
For real?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not speaking on none of them I named. I'm just saying.
I
Yeah.
can see that. I guess. Yeah. So, have you had any like crazy sessions? Like some weird stuff happen?
I've I haven't really had I've had crazy shit, but I've had more crazy calls. Like I've had a guy calling me like, "Hey, I got a voice recording. I want to see my wife's been cheating on me. I need you to hear this and clear it up." I mean, I've had crazy sessions, but usually, you know, as long as you're a good engineer and a good person, you can learn how to control situations. I've actually had 2 clients about to fight each other. I had to break it up, and so I've dealt with some shit, but you know. Okay, so we got Yamaha speakers, we got the 7s, the 8s, got a little speaker up here, KRK bass. Got a Focusrite, the producer pack. That's a bad motherfucker. It got everything on there.
Can you
Apollo.
explain some more of this? Like what you mean? Like
He can just go and look in here. It's a there. I mean, there's a compressor. I'm using it as a compressor right now. There's a de-esser. There's gate. I mean, there's equalizer. It's just a whole bunch of shit that you can fuck with. You know, if you want to get real technical, we're only using the compressor on it though. But I turn the equalizer on or de-esser on it sometimes. But just fuck with it. It's a cool little thing. And then the Apollo X6, that's just a regular interface. Everybody knows that. That's like the OG. Then the 1073, that's a good preamp. You know what I mean? So that's where you get that good sound at. We're using Pro Tools. You always got to have your talk back, you know, just so you can, hey, re-hit it again. You always got to keep the Bible at the workplace. You can't forget about that.
yeah.
Sometimes, you know, might have to clear my head after a long session just to make sure I keep doing right in life, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, Pro Tools, just a little sauce, something I was working on. They know who they are. Put it in their face. No, I'm really one of the ones. Paper bags together, caught on me when they needed to go. Oh, look at that. Yeah, but yeah, then shout out my boy Jose. That's a painting he gave me back in the day. He used to be over there with them boys, Audio Heaven. Shout out Audio Heaven. That's that is the number 1 studio in Garland, Texas. Well, one of them. You know, shout out my boy Renzo. Shout out, that's Luxury United Studios. Shout out my boy Drop over there at Audio Dallas. They cold. Yep, you know, Paul Osborne, super raw, one of the coldest in the game. But yeah, we got a camera right here. We got cameras throughout the whole building. I just like to be able to, you know, see who's coming in and coming out. If you don't want to follow, my boy Shotty, he's on the DJ 1-2s. You know, just a little take it back to the old school. That's something we're gonna be giving people, clients, like option to do like mixtapes, like chopped and screwed. Take it back to the old days. We just haven't set it up yet, but that's real cool, you know. It's like the bedroom. Look at it. Yeah, so this the mic we use. We actually got we got a Newman 103, and then I'm using this right here now. This is the replica of the Sony 8000. Headphones, little Shure headphones. You can't never buy too much headphones, and never good advice for you want to be an engineer. Make sure you're gonna be ready to spend about $1,000 every 2 months on headphones because people don't know how to take care of your shit.
Fact.
So let's say this right here is for the headphones. That's where the headphones go. Headphones here. This is where the headphones go. Fucked up lifestyle.
Studio etiquette 101.
Studio etiquette. When you're done recording, put the headphones where they belong. Yep, TV in there for the people that recorded. They can hear themselves. They can see what they're doing. A lot of my artists already know what they're doing, kind of. So they're like always telling me, "Oh, started here, started there," so they can see what they're doing. Good padding, good lighting. OG couch, been through a lot, as you can see. You know, still worth its money. You know?
So comfy.
Yeah, comfy. You know, you sleep there. Do whatever you gotta do there as long as you pay hourly rates. 60 an hour, 2 hour minimum. After midnight, it goes up to 75, between 75 and 100 an hour. But tap in with us, Deep Ellum Recording Studio, the hottest the hardest working studio in Dallas, Texas, in America, in the world. There we go. Shout out my boy Modozi. He gave me this Michael Jordan thing. You see how it switches up when you move?
Ooh.
Yeah, just a little. Gave me a little prize. Just, you know, just like something cool to add to the studio. If you want to do this shit, you got to stay down. You got to keep grinding, go hard, and don't give up. Like, for real, you can change. You can do this. If you want, you can do this overnight. You don't have to go to school. So a lot of the engineers here went to school. I didn't go to school, but you can, and it does help. But to me, if I was to meet any of my engineers before they went to school, and they were to show me their passion, I would have charged them way less than a.
For real?
You know, because you don't need school. They teach you a lot, but they don't teach you enough.
You right.
For fucking $50,000-$60,000, and then you come out of there like wondering what to do when you get yourself into a real environment, into a real business environment where you're dealing with a young nigga, run it back 20 times, and you're like, fuck, I never was. Oh, so when you learn in here, you know, that's the best way. But if you want to learn, you got to remember it costs. You can't, hey man, I want to work in the studio. It costs, bro. It costs. Nothing's free in life. So you got to stop being cheap. Rappers, stop being cheap. It's $60 an hour, 2-hour minimum, 75 to 100 after midnight. You don't come in a studio with a pound of weed, a Draco, and 20,000, and then try to ask the engineer for a discount. It don't make sense. Let's start treating your engineers like they matter. Treat your engineers like they matter, because without us, they say videographers, but how are the people who do the videos even gonna get the songs without us? Engineers, producers, show love, quit being cheap. You're not gonna get nowhere being cheap. If you wanna be cheap, go rap on BandLab. You can use your phone. It's cool, nothing against it. Shout out BandLab. But quit coming to the studio being cheap. That's all I wanted to say.
Save your money, live better.
Yeah. Save your money and don't come here if you want to be cheap, because we're giving you the best sound for the bang for your buck. You go anywhere else, I'm telling you, you're gonna come back. I've dealt with it all the time, but I appreciate y'all for coming through, my boy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Ellum's Underground.